Motion unfolds quietly, beyond blessing or harm. A sneeze arises and a voice says, "Bless you." But the blessing does not stop the sneeze, nor prevent the next one. A prayer is spoken, but the prayer does not erase what is happening, nor change the course of events. A goat is offered, its life given as a ritual to the so-called life-giving force, as if life itself needs feeding. But once the throat is cut, the life is gone. No prayer, no blessing, no ritual can return it. Candles may be lit, water poured, words chanted, but the tree outside will grow and shed leaves in its own time. The sun does not rise because it was blessed, nor does it set because someone thanked it. A mortgage of 500,000 will not be paid by prayer. A child may never go to school, but dipping them in holy water or offering blessings will not grant a PhD without learning. Covering oneself in holy water will not make walking on sea possible. Symbols worn, prayers chanted will not alter the unfolding of what is. Winter cannot be blessed into summer. No words will change the seasons. A piece of bread can be thrown in the sky, accompanied by a prayer that it not fall. But gravity does not change. Though unknown to the mind, a bird might catch it, but that is the bird's nature, not the prayer's power. Condolences may be offered for one who has passed, but words do not bring them back. True grief is silent. When loss is felt fully, no words arise, only the silent presence of what is. Heads may bow to a holy book, but without understanding it is like bowing to a map without ever walking the path. Respect is for the knowledge inside, but the words on the pages are not the truth itself. If the book has the word sky, that word does not become the sky. Burning the book does not burn the sky. Writing water on paper is not water. Burning the paper does not burn water. A map is not the land. A recipe is not the food. A name is not the thing it points to. Only ignorance believes words can hurt what they describe, not saying they are just words, not the real thing. Gestures, prayers, blessings, rituals are not for the life that moves, but for the mind's comfort. They become habits, inherited without question. It is like making rituals for the sun to rise, as if life itself needs permission. The true gesture of bowing, of praying, is not to control what happens, but to surrender to what already is, not to make life comply with wishes, but to fall into life as it moves, beyond words, beyond control. Reality does not wait for blessings, prayers, or rituals. It is already here, already moving, already alive. You either jump off where you are standing from and join the life unfolding, or become part of history one day. Just like jumping off the board into swimming pool, you cannot touch the water unless you leave the board. Nothing is in control. What moves, moves without blessings. When this is seen, not as an idea, but as truth, surrender comes effortlessly, naturally. Surrender is not a thing to be done, nor a practice to perfect. It is like a bubble floating on the sea, without effort, without struggle. It drifts with the ocean, and when the time comes, it simply pops. The sea does not notice. The air does not grieve, and nothing is lost. It was never separate from the sea. The sense of separation feels like something that must surrender. But what is already whole, complete, never needed surrender. Only what was false, only what was imagined, only what arose from illusion ever needed to surrender. What is true does not struggle, does not resist, and cannot be taken or given away. It simply is, unmoved, unchanging, free.